Hey, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Zen, and we are back at it again, bro. And today we are talking about Nioh 3. And I gotta say, to all the Nioh fans out there, man, I owe y'all an apology. I released a video stating that this was a good side game, bro, for Monster Hunter fans. And as a Monster Hunter player myself, bro, after playing this game, this is no side game, bro. This is a main entree, and I do apologize. That's my bad. That's on me. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I love this game. This game is amazing. Bro, it's amazing. I'm gonna jump to the text. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10. 100% recommend. Like, this is my very first Nioh game, so hopping into this, I didn't know what to expect. Everybody was hyping it up, saying it was lit. I was listening to Dear Gamer, and he said it was cool. Rurikhan was talking about how great it was, you know what I mean? So I was like, bro, let me just give this a try. I've never tried it before. And I'm used to just on my gameplay loop with Monster Hunter. So it was just like, bro, I gotta give this to something different, a little bit of a look-sees, you know what I mean? But man, I was pleasantly surprised, and I haven't put it down. I've been playing this like crazy all this month. I'm about 50 hours into the game, 50 or 60. I'm halfway through it. I'm enjoying my playthrough. I'm taking my time, making sure that I get all of the experience I'm supposed to get as a Nioh player, you know what I mean? To kind of get the struggle of it, the funness of it, the grind of it. But I think more so than anything, the grind that you're gonna feel, or the captive thing that you're gonna feel, is the combat. The combat 100% on this game is the hook. Like, it's amazing. So to my next section, what I'm talk about is 100% the combat. So on the combat, bro, off the grip, I just love the two systems, man. The two systems of ninja and samurai. Like, one's more fast-paced, agile, move around the character, more magic or quote-unquote ninjutsu, excuse me, base, you know what I mean? Where the other is more tanky, more technical, more precise, patient, you know what I mean, which matches up with the samurai perfectly, man. So you really do feel the difference. And the fact that you can swap in between the two is just chef's kiss. And it gives you that option to kind of bounce in between the two. You know what I mean? Like, to just kind of get a good feel of it. So absolutely amazing. I love that. There's two things that I look for in the combat system. One, is the skill ceiling high, and is the level of entry low? Like, somebody can come in with no skill and like have a good time, but then still, if they want to get hardcore and sweaty, that they can. I look for that. I love that. And Nioh does that in spades. The second thing that I love is where you can make a build that, or like the build system itself doesn't overpower your skills, it just complements it. You know what I mean? So what I mean by that, like, where somebody can come in and they make a build, and the build, you know, because it's so strong, you hit the monster in 2 hits, or hit the demon or yokai in 2 hits, and he dies. You know what I mean? Because your build is so OP, so crazy. Whereas you can come in and instead of like increasing your DPS like out the wazoo straight 1-for-1, it just gives you like a maneuverability move, or maybe one extra combo inside of a combo that helps you maneuver around the monster and like just give you options to fight the yokai, rather than kind of just overtake the whole thing and just say, you don't even have to think, just do this, you know? So I love the fact that when a system complements each other together that way, that makes, to me, a good combat game. And Nioh does that in spades, man. One of those systems that does that I like is the key post system. Key post system's lit. It keeps the game from being spammy. At first, I kind of hate the stamina management, especially being a longsword user. But at the same time, bro, yeah, that it keeps the game from being spammy, because this is such an arcadey game, if you will. It can kind of fall into that genre of just like button mashing, you know what I mean? But because there's stamina management, it makes you be more precise, even if you are doing fast pace. Love that. I'm still trying to get the hang of it, but it takes muscle memory. Burst, like the burst counters and the parries and all those things, bro, is absolute fire, bro. It gives me that Sekiro feel, but it still has that arcade nature to it, so it doesn't lose its identity, which is absolutely like, oh, so good, man, so good. As far as like the pacing of the game, I love it. I love that they went more for speed. Even though it is a quote-unquote a Souls-like game, but the most Souls games that I played is very slow paced. You know what I mean? So to this one is very refreshing that speed is consistent. Like it's constantly go, 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 go. Even if you are like playing something like Tanky or Samurai, you still a patient, but there's still a move, keep moving, you know what I'm saying, type speed to it. So absolutely love it, man. And then on top of that, like that's where the skill ceiling comes into play, which is so high in this game. Like you can become god tier, bro. And I love that. I love that, man. So the combat system, 100%, 10 out of 10, bro. You guys are gonna love it. So moving forward, looking into like a little bit more into like the systems as far as like the weapons and the builds. There's so much variety and so much. I think it's like 12 weapons that you can choose from. I mean, you can do katana, you can do odachi, you can do, you know what I'm saying, dual wielding, you know what I mean? You can do a staff, that kind of like the staff from Jujutsu Kaisen that Toji was using. Oh my gosh, bro. I saw that and I was like, I'm gonna have to play a little bit of that. But right now I'm just sticking to the generic, you know, like I do, you know what I'm saying? Ninja sword and a samurai sword. I know basic is, you know what I mean? But I'm just my first playthrough. In my second playthrough, I'm probably gonna do some different weapons. We'll see how I go for in-game plus. So y'all stay tuned for that. It's gonna be lit. But I love it, man. It's variety. It's just variety. It's just like the name of this game is just options, and variety. And none of it is just like terribly OP. It's just, hey, whichever one you get good at, like use it and use it well and dig deeper into the skill tree. And then like chain things together. It's so good. Everything fits together like a piece of a puzzle. You know what I mean? The key post system, stamina management, your builds, how your skills work. It's just so good, man. The crafting of it, I'm not gonna lie, when you first walk in, the weapons and the builds are very daunting. Like you're like, bro, it's just a lot. You know what I mean? Because you got your yokai souls, you have your actual skills, then you have your stats, and then you have the system between ninja and samurai. You have your crucible weapons. You know what I mean? And then you have your items as well, like that buff you up. So it's a lot going in. But this, coming from Monster Hunter, it's okay because my brain can kind of get used to that, because Monster Hunter is similar that way. Because it's like you have a lot of systems that kind of help build up one character. And I think games, when they go this direction, if they do it well, you know what I mean? It's very fun once you get like later in the game. But coming into it, it can turn you off. So I just encourage you to give yourself grace, you know what I mean? And like take your time with it. Take your time. Don't get freaked out. Like just go through the motions, bro. They got the demo that's out. So if you guys haven't played the demo, don't even try to buy the game right off the grip. Like play the demo to get a good taste of it. But I guarantee you, bro, you're gonna want to buy it. Like buy the game. It's good. It's good as heck. All right, so moving forward, I want to look deeper into the difficulty level. So the difficulty, bro, in this game is challenging, bro. I was getting my cheeks clapped, but at the same time, it's not like overpowering. Like it's not like old, like other Souls games where like you're like, okay, this is impossible. I gotta go through a whole PhD to understand this boss. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's that. I just think it's just one of the things that, yeah, you gonna get knocked around. You know what I'm saying, for an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 3 if you like me. You know what I mean? Really trying to get down the systems. You can get knocked around. You can get some work done to you, man. But beyond that, you'll get early frustration. But once you get your skills up, start understanding your openings, getting a little bit more familiar with them, it gets easier. It gets easier, and it gets just. I think it hits just enough challenging to keep your attention, and just enough wiggle room for you to kind of grow your character. If you know you're at a place where this is a little harder, let me kind of build my stats up here in this way, and then jump right back into the game. It kind of gives you those options, which I like. Also, having like, a mimic, if you will, or someone to come in and help you is a nice touch. The game rewards you for being sweaty, but then also it gives you the option of like, hey, if you don't want to sweat today, you just kind of want to chill and get through this boss, like, here, get some help, chill out, do your thing. You know what I mean? I love they give those options rather than forcing people to just be sweaty. I think that's dope. I think that's lit, especially for like Souls games. I think that you should give those two options, because it's not every player sweaty, you know what I mean? But coming from a speedrunner, but like not every character is sweaty. So like, it just giving them that option is lit. So the W to the devs for that, man. Absolutely love that. So yeah, just prepare to get clapped, but after a while you'll get to it, man, and it's not too daunting. It's not too daunting. The bosses, I think there's a lot of variety of the bosses. I love it. I love their fights. You know what I mean? It's epic, it's dynamic. You feel the heavy hits, and you feel good when you defeat them. Like, man, the feeling of that is just amazing, bro. I'm not gonna go too much into that because I want you guys to kind of get that feeling for yourself. Just know that they're lit, they're amazing, they're challenging, and each one has like a very specific design. So I love that. Now, speaking into designs, I'm gonna go into a little bit of the world graphics, kind of like the sounds and things that you can see, the little technical things that we love. The game is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It does give you that arcadey vibe, but I think that's just the design of the game. Not necessarily my cup of tea, to be honest. I wish it had a little bit more of a realistic feel, a little bit even more of a realistic feel, only just for like, the pictures and stuff, so it can look really raw. I like that. We're making those thumbnails is hard, man, because like everything kind of blends together in color. But I mean, I know that's the dynamic, kind of the dark fantasy arcade vibe, you kind of go through. So it's not bad at all in the least, but it's definitely a way step up from what I saw from the older games. It's a step up from those. You know what I'm saying? The sound effects, oh my gosh, it's so good, bro. I love the sound of the parries, man. It just does it. That sound, that ting, like, bro, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love that, bro. You guys, it's like a whole ASMR experience playing this game consistently. The music and the soundtrack, especially at the beginning title, oh, chef's kiss, man. Chef's freaking kiss. I absolutely love it, bro. Absolutely love it, man. So yeah, man, this game, bro, they put a lot of work and a lot of effort into it. I definitely know that it's like you can tell they put their heart into it, man. Now, as for the performance, I'm on a just an average, GPU, more honestly kind of hitting toward the lower scale. And I was doing great, I was sitting at about 60 frames. It was some things I had to tweak a little bit on lower settings. But I still was sitting at 2K. 1440p. Everything was running smooth. It's chill. I even streamed and recorded while I had it. I had trouble doing that in the beginning, but once I kind of dropped down the frames a little bit, dropped down a little bit of the graphical settings, everything else kind of smoothed itself out. So as far as that's concerned, man, there's no really like heavy performance issues. Most of you guys are gonna have a better rig than me anyway, or at least the same as me. You know what I'm saying? So if you're on an average rig, like you're good, bro. You're golden. Especially if you're not doing any content creation, like you're easy. It's not really many stutters. It's not like a lot of clipping or anything like that. The game is just very smooth, very high paced, very dynamic. I love it. Yeah, man. So I think wrapping this up, for me, I think that which is the most important part is the replayability of this game. Bro, the replayability of this game is huge. Like, you definitely can go back and play it. There's NG Plus too as well, so you guys can hop in to do that. You know what I mean? You can do speed runs is in here. There's challenges is in here. So there's builds that you can make. So like there's a lot of stuff that's gonna keep you going, and you can like level up your mastery to keep leveling up your stats if you just want to get super OP. So I love the replayability of this game. It's so much to do. It's so much to do, and even after you're done, you can still keep playing it. So well over the amount of money you'll spend on buying the game. Like you'll get a solid at least 40-50 hours out of this game, easy. You know what I mean? Probably most 100%. You'll probably get more than that. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely W on that, man. So my final verdict on this game: 10 out of 10. 100% recommend. Y'all need to buy this game. Play it, have fun with it. I think it's one of them games where like you're gonna be on it for at least 2 or 3 months for sure. So especially if like you're like me, dad, wife, kids kind of thing, yeah, this is gonna be one of them games. But it's definitely fun, high pace, high energy, man. So yeah, hopefully you guys check this out, man, and hopefully you guys like this content. If you do like this content, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to your boy. I also stream on Twitch, so subscribe to me there as well. I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, stay